Hello, Uganda. Mwanguzi Shadrach from Health Touch Uganda. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's very common, and it's headache. People feel headache every now and then. At least every one of us within a month you have experienced a headache at least once. So because they are very common, people tend to take them very lightly, and it's those that usually get frequent headaches that seek medical attention. But it is also surprising that even the ones that usually feel frequent headaches, sometimes they only take painkillers, and yet a headache can be a warning sign to something that's very severe and something that's life-threatening. And that's why today I'll be mentioning some of the few causes of headache, and if you get more frequent headaches, you should go to a health facility and receive expert review by a professional health worker. So headaches can be caused by infections. Infections, I mean the germs that we acquire from the surroundings, accessing your brain, accessing the inside of your head, and causing the headache that you sometimes feel. Sometimes these infections are acquired when, for example, you get a flu, when you get what we call sinusitis. Sinusitis is like an infection of the air spaces found in the head. Our heads have air spaces like around here, between around here. So you find those air spaces have been invaded by germs that cause infections that sometimes go from where the air spaces are and access the deeper parts of the head or in the brain and cause headaches. Sometimes it can even be severe that you find someone's neck is stiff, they cannot turn it, or whenever they try they feel a lot of pain. So that's what those infections sometimes can do. It can also be as severe as a mass or a tumor in the brain. And that's why it's very important, because some of them keep growing. And if you just keep on waiting and suppressing the headache with simple painkillers, by the time we get to know that you actually have a mass, you may find it is so big, it has affected greatly the parts of your brain, and the outcomes of any intervention may not be the very best. So it's very important for you to pay attention to that slight headache that you sometimes get until the point when you have come to the root cause of that headache. Please don't settle. There are people who have high blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the causes of those morning headaches, frequent headaches. So when you have not gone to a health facility, it means you will not get your blood pressure measured, and you will never know that you have high blood pressure. And yet it is very important for you to know that you have high blood pressure, because when it goes for a long time and it has not been found out, it is likely to affect your brain, it is likely to affect your heart, it's likely to affect your kidneys and many other parts of your body. We call it a silent killer. We can just wake up in the morning and tell us someone was alive, they ate supper with us, but by morning they were dead. Why? Because they had a long-standing high blood pressure which was not attended to, or probably they didn't get to know that he or she had high blood pressure. There can be really very many things. I cannot exhaust all of them in this short video, but I want to say that every time you get a headache, fine, you can get a painkiller to suppress that headache, but make it a point, take it on yourself to go to a health facility and they find the root cause of your frequent headaches. Mwanguzi Shadrach, Health Touch Uganda. Follow the light.